Cindy Curious. My name is Laura, and today with me is Jared. Hi, Jared.
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Laura?
I had a day off, a Monday off.
Oh, can't beat that.
I'm so good at this. So I had a perfect day. Did I wash my bathroom? Yes, I cleaned it top to bottom. It was necessary, and so check. I did something. And speaking of something, you and I, we're gonna start a brand new series today.
Yes, we are.
And it is The Good Place. It's your first time watching. What do you know so far?
Well, very little, if I'm honest. I know that it's about someone who passed away, and they went to The Good Place. And I know Ted Danson's in it. The summary of everything I know right there.
I mean, that's a good place to start.
That's good.
I've watched this 3 times already.
Three times?
Definitely, I know, but you will understand. It's one of my most favorite sitcoms ever because it's smart. That's everything I'm telling you. So without further ado, I think we should just jump into it.
Yeah,
and
I'm excited
introduce you to The Good Place. So let's go.
All right. Oh, this was a Netflix original too. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a cable show.
No, and it is from 2016. I think we didn't mention that before.
So 8 years old now. When that's the first thing you see, nothing is fine. And Ted Danson.
Eleanor, come on in.
So maybe it is fine.
Hi, Eleanor. I'm Michael. How are you today?
Where am I? Who are you and what's going on?
Oh, she's good. Right off the bat.
So,
boom, boom, boom.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, your life on Earth has ended, and you are now in the next phase of your existence in the universe.
Cool.
Well, that's better than I would have taken that.
Cool. I have some questions.
Thought you might.
How did I die?
You were in a grocery store parking lot. You dropped a bottle of something called Lonely Gal Margarita Mix, and when you bent down to pick it up, a long column of shopping carts who were being returned to the shopping cart collection area rolled out of control and plowed right into you.
That's how I died.
That's the way to go.
There's
Wow.
You were
there's
able
more?
to grab onto the front of the column of shopping carts, but it swept you right out into the street where you were struck and killed by a mobile billboard truck advertising an erectile dysfunction pill called Engorgulate. Funnily enough, the first EMT to arrive was an ex-boyfriend of yours.
I get it. Thank you. So who was right?
Hindus are a little bit right, Muslims a little bit. Every religion guessed about 5%, except for Doug Forsett. Doug was a stoner kid. His best friend Randy said, "Hey, what do you think happens after we die?" And Doug just launched into this long monologue where he got like 92% correct. We couldn't believe what we were hearing. That's him, actually, right up there. He's pretty famous. Right?
They keep his picture on the wall.
So,
in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're in the good place. You're okay. You're in the good place. Okay, let's take a walk, shall we?
For a comedy show to just
did I have a purse?
dump right into the afterlife like
I'm
this
dead.
is kind
Right.
of crazy.
Okay.
If I have a purse, I'm dead.
The good place is divided into distinct neighborhoods. 322 people have been perfectly selected to blend together into a blissful, harmonic balance.
Do all the neighborhoods look like this?
Every blade of grass, every ladybug, every detail has been precisely designed and calibrated for its residents.
There's
really
a
likes
lot
yogurt.
of frozen yogurt places.
Yeah, people love frozen yogurt. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have a million more questions.
Do you like frozen yogurt?
Right now,
Sort
better
of.
grab a seat.
I'm not a huge fan, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's half the deal, I feel.
Welcome to your first day in the afterlife. You were all good people. During your time on Earth, every one of your actions had a positive or a negative value, depending on how much good or bad. Every sandwich you ate, every time you bought a magazine,
A sandwich
every
is positive?
single thing you did had an effect that rippled
Poison
back
a
over
river,
time and
be a
ultimately
commissioner of the
created
National
some amount of
Colony.
good or bad.
Oh, genocide.
You know how some people pull into the breakdown lane when there's traffic and they think to themselves, who cares? No one's watching. We were watching. Surprise. Only the people with the very highest score, the true cream of the crop, get to come here. What happens to everyone else, you ask? Don't worry about it. The point is, you are here. So welcome to eternal happiness. Welcome to the good place. Sponsored by otters holding hands while they sleep.
Yay.
You know the way you feel when you see a picture of two otters holding hands? That's how you're going to feel every day.
I want to go. Oh, wait. That means I have to die. I don't
So
want to go.
who's in the bad place that would shock me?
Well, Mozart, Picasso, Elvis, basically every artist ever. Every U.S. president except Lincoln. Welcome to your new home. Oh, it's perfect, isn't it? You see, in the good place, every person gets to live in a home that
Interesting
perfectly matches his or her true essence.
Don't you like it?
Cool.
It's very loud.
I guess that's why my house, for example, is this adorable little cottage, whereas other people might have homes that are bigger, like that one.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so happy you get it. The interior has been decorated just as you like it. And of course, you love clowns, so.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God,
Do
no.
love clowns.
No.
Let me show you the.
Clowns and me.
Chidi, come on in.
That would be wild.
Eleanor, I'm Chidi Anagonye, and you are my soulmate.
Cool. Bring it in, man.
That's a weird way to
I have other people.
bring
that
it
are
in, man.
Well, I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. And then I went to school in Tempe, and then I moved back to Phoenix, Arizona. Your English is amazing.
Oh,
Phoenix is.
I'm
okay.
actually speaking French. This place just translates whatever you say into a language the other person can understand. So it's incredible.
Whoa.
I have spent my entire life in pursuit of fundamental truths about the universe, and now we can actually learn about them together as soulmates. It's overwhelming.
It is.
Chidi, you'll stand by
She
my
doesn't
side no matter
seem
what,
that
right?
interested.
Of course I will.
Promise me.
You'd think
Say,
if they were
"I
meant to be
promise
soulmates, you know."
I will never betray you for any reason. Because those aren't my memories. I wasn't a lawyer. I never went to the Ukraine. I hate clowns. There's been a big mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, man.
So, they do not waste any time.
No.
Here we are.
They got my name right, but nothing else. I mean, somebody royally forked up. Somebody forked up.
She
Why
can't
can't I
swear,
say fork?
can she?
If you're trying to curse, you can't hear. I guess a lot of people in this neighborhood don't like it, so it's prohibited.
That's bullshit.
So if you're not this person, then
I was in sales.
So, we sell two products here, NasoPro and NasoPro Silver. Now, you can't legally call it medicine because it doesn't technically work.
anything, yeah.
And it is technically chalk. So, what you're
You
going to
need
want
me
to
to
do...
lie to old people and scare them into buying fake medicine. I get it, man. Which one's my desk?
Oh, she's just like, boom, I'm
your
in.
job was
Wow.
to defraud the elderly.
Yes.
Sorry, the
Yes, that was
sick
her job.
and elderly.
But I was very good at it. I was the top salesperson 5 years running.
Good
but that's
job.
worse.
Good
I
job.
mean, you do get how that's worse, right?
I like him.
Maybe.
I like him.
Yeah.
Tell them the truth, and you'll get to stay.
No way. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Let's just get some information first. Hey, Janet.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What the fork?
She's like this walking database. You can ask her about creation of the universe or history.
There was a guy who lived in Avondale, Arizona around 2002. His name was Kevin Peltonic. Is he gay?
No.
Wow. She's,
I guess he just
that's
didn't want to
her
have sex with me.
pressing
That's
question.
Well, that's
Oh,
fine. I
wow.
wasn't that into him anyway.
Yes, you were.
Okay, Janet, I have a question. What is the bad place like?
I can only play you a brief audio clip of what is happening there.
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
No, it does not.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I just don't like being dishonest.
You must have told a few white lies in your life. I mean, what was your job?
I was a professor of ethics and moral philosophy.
Motherforker.
I'm getting a stomachache.
Motherforker.
I'm in a perfect utopia, and I have a stomachache. This is awful. I think I have to tell Michael about this.
Tell Michael about what?
Oh boy.
Michael, hi.
Eleanor, Chidi, I would like you to meet Tahani and Jianyu, your next door neighbors.
Can I just say, I love your house. It's just so tiny and cute. It's like a little child's plaything.
Oh my
like
God.
For a family of mice or for a very fancy little dog. I love it. It's just so sweet and teensy, just like you. Boop.
Oh,
You booped me.
And she's in the good
That's
place.
fine.
Tahani and Jianyu are having a little welcome party tonight.
I simply adore entertaining. Don't I just adore it, Jianyu? Oh, yes,
Does
by
he
the
not
way,
speak?
Jianyu here is a Buddhist monk, you see, and he obeys a strict code of silence. So when you see him smiling and nodding, that's actually his way of jumping up and down with glee. So we'll see you tonight.
Great.
Yes.
So many new characters.
No way. My entire house could fit in this room.
Okay.
I wouldn't want a room that big though. That's so much work, you know?
That you did on Earth.
Like imagine the
Just
cleaning.
one truly kind and
Are
decent
they in the
act,
good
so
place?
that I can feel
There's
better.
no
There is no
about building
cleaning.
Yeah. So
That's
give
the
me
best
big
part.
house.
That's the best
Oh,
part.
good. Just tell me something neutral about
Wow,
yourself.
she can't name
tell
one
me
good
about
thing?
the day before you died. What do you remember?
Hi there. Do you have a second to talk about the environment?
Do you have a second to eat my farts?
You missed.
Pick it up if you're so horny for the environment. Don't remember anything specific.
Oh.
Look, I might not have been a saint, but it's not like I killed anybody. I wasn't an arsonist. I never found a wallet outside of an IHOP and thought about returning it, but saw the owner lived out of state, so just took the cash and dropped the wallet back on the ground.
That's really specific.
Okay, that's really specific.
Ah,
and that
yeah.
makes me think that you definitely did do that.
All I'm saying, these people might be good, but are they really that much better than me?
Well, I spent half my life in North Korea fighting for women's rights, and the other half in Saudi Arabia fighting for gay rights.
So we said if the UN won't remove those landmines, we will.
Everyone's just-
And we dug
oh
up
my
over
God.
1,000 unexploded landmines from the area surrounding the orphanage.
Well, then he said, you can't give me both your kidneys, you'll die. I said, but you will live. And I know we just met on this bus 10 minutes ago, but you seem nice.
Forget it. Heading to the bar.
Everyone can't be better than me. Yes, dear.
you.
They can.
Thank
They
you.
can.
Golly, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but this is actually the very first neighborhood that I have ever designed. I have been an apprentice for over 200 years.
Yay.
And
Good
my
job, Michael.
boss has finally given me my first solo project. Yes!
Hold on there, Ace. Let me get more of them shrampy.
Easy.
What? For everybody, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you deserve a perfect world because every single one of you is a good person. That's it for me. Back
He
to
looked
you.
right at her.
Bravo, Michael!
Thank you.
If any of you would like to play tennis tonight, we have 36 regulation grass tennis courts. Such fun. Cheers!
36.
So high.
26 as we do.
Descending. Why does she still have that British accent, right? No one else here has an accent. She's choosing to have that accent. Oh, hello! I'm just a beautiful, utterly perfect cartoon.
She's going to be standing right there.
Wait. I just have to go upstairs real quick and steal a bunch of gold stuff.
Okay, don't do that. Don't. No.
And off she goes.
He's faster.
Hello, creepy house that I hate. Hello, 1 million clowns. Why aren't there stairs here? Oh, what kind of weirdo house is this?
She has shrimp still in her dress.
your bra with shrimp?
No. Yes. Whatever. It's freaking heaven. I'm sure they have plenty of shells. That Tahani is a real butthead, huh? Hey! At least I can still say butthead. Oh, she is a butthead.
Found some pajamas?
Chidi. I'm sorry that you had to deal with this.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's not, though. Do you think anybody cared that I died? I was an only child. My parents were divorced when I was a kid. Crummy people, so they're probably... Maybe they're being used to torture each other. It would work. I bet way more people cared that you died. Because you're a nice person. You're a nice person, Chidi Anaconda.
So close.
Anagonye.
Aganocomungo.
Anagonye.
Say it again?
Anagonye.
No, say what you said before.
I did. It's Anagonye.
You just changed it.
I didn't change it. It's my name.
Grande. Ariana Grande. That's a person. I did it. Good night.
Wow, she's a lot.
Good night.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yes, it is.
It is.
That can't be good.
There would be storms in my good place.
Oh, fuck.
I was about to get down, but what the hell?
Is that giant, terrifying ladybug supposed to be there?
No, no, it's not.
Should we run away then?
Yes.
Let's run away.
Righto.
Oh my god. Oh, it's everything from her head.
Why is everyone wearing blue and yellow?
You're not. Eleanor, this is all happening because of you.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, fork me.
You're a hammer, just smashing the gears in the dust.
Oh, hang on. Not everybody here is perfect, okay? Tahani is totally condescending, and there are a couple of, chunksters.
Oh, come on!
No judgment. I'm just saying I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault?
You hogged all the shrimp, and now there are shrimp flying around.
Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me.
Let's just face it, Eleanor, you don't belong here.
I was a medium person. I should get to spend eternity in a medium place, like Cincinnati. Everyone who wasn't perfect but wasn't terrible should get to spend eternity in Cincinnati.
Look, apparently it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, Eleanor, but there's nothing anyone can do.
You could teach me.
Teach you what?
How to be
good.
Oh, yeah.
No one knew I was a problem when I arrived. Things only started getting crazy after I was an ashhole to everyone at the party. Ugh!
Ashhole.
You know I'm trying to say ashhole and not ashhole, right?
I got that, yes.
Okay, give me a chance. Let me earn my place here.
Hey guys, emergency neighborhood meeting.
My soul is in your hands, soulmate. What's it gonna be?
Oh, stomach ache.
Fremula.
Wow.
That was episode 1 of The Good Place. Jared, how did you like it? First impression.
I really liked it. The humor was on point. Ted Danson, always on point. I like the character so far. I really think it's going to be an interesting story. That someone who shouldn't be in the good place is in the good place. And already, of course, we're apparently having some issues with that, with flying shrimp, giant ladybugs, and giraffes in the streets.
Giraffes.
I'm really excited. I thought this, I didn't know that about the show. I thought this was all about, just the good place itself, but having the additional, hey, she's not supposed to be here. Oh, that's going to add such a tangle. I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
That's good. That's good. I knew you would like it. I'm happy you like it. And I feel like the next episodes will blow your mind even further. Let me just put it like that. As you realize, and you guys saw, I just tried to shut up as much as possible because I did watch it before and I didn't want to spoil anything by chance. Especially that she was in the wrong place.
The wrong place, yeah.
But the pacing of the show is so immaculate. It was 5 minutes in and we knew.
Oh, yeah.
Right away. Exposition. Let's start with this. How did you feel about it?
That was a beautiful way they did the exposition. I loved the, welcome to the good place. And I mean, that was 45 seconds, a minute, and they gave you everything you needed to know about how I don't want to use the word religion, but how the system, the concept works. Yeah. Also, I got to say, I love whoever did Ted Danson's costuming. Those suits were all on point. But the bow tie was great. But yeah, I'm invested already. 1 episode in, I'm ready to go. I can't wait to see what happens from here. I mean, her husband, oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if soulmate, I guess, would be the term right now, soulmate. But, he's in for a ride. I cannot wait.
He has stomach pain already.
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Stomach. I also, not only the little clip they showed, but I felt like the very first scene where you get the humor part of it, you do get the sarcasm right away, everything's fine, that just set the tone for me. Every time I'm rewatching, this is the first thing you see after Eleanor, and then the quick 2-3 sentences from Ted Danson, who just says, okay, every religion about 5%, so this is not a religious thing.
Except
but
Doug.
Then we have our, he just knew, and we know where he was in his mindset at this point, where he just starts a monologue and gets it 92% right. Those two exposition pieces work so phenomenally. I mean, that is just amazing writing from Michael Schur and his team. That's the guy who made The Office.
Oh, I didn't know that either. See, I didn't know that either.
Yes.
You can feel it in the humor.
It is.
Now that I know that,
like
yeah, you can feel that.
Prime 2010 sitcom humor by Michael Schur. He himself is a really cool guy, and I think I might add in our discussions from time to time, because he wrote several books, by the way, on morals. So
really,
I might add something from time to time. Yeah, he's an amazing guy. But let's go back. Okay. Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna have to read some of those. I'm kind of excited for that now. That's awesome.
That is, but don't yet.
Oh,
That's
right. Okay. Yes. No spoilers. I will not read anything.
Just thinking, don't. Yes, let's wait. And I will just give you a little piece here and there. But you already mentioned the characters. So far, what is your first impression of, say, the 5 people we met so far? Let's start with Eleanor.
Eleanor herself, she is certainly an asshole to jump right into it like that. But I'm really curious to see. She obviously has some good to her, because anyone who's a true full-through asshole, they don't tend to be self-aware of the fact that they are an asshole. They just go for it, and they let their, the fact that she's actually stepping back and looking around and going, these people are all better than me. She's self-aware enough to know her issues. I think that's a very interesting character trait, and I think it's going to be really big going on. That, if you know you're being a bad person, it's so much easier to fix it.
Yeah, that is one point, and very, very good look for the trait here, because I didn't realize that the first time around, that this is where she's starting from, because she's such a loud character. And first time around watching this back then, I did not like her. It's pretty hard to not like Kristen Bell, because she is so adorable in everything she does, but also so funny. But I really did not like her. So you feel a bit more empathetic towards her.
I think I identify with her a little bit. I'm not a perfect person. On balance, I think I'd like to think I'm going to the good place, but no one ever really knows. But so I think I empathize with her a little bit, that I can be a bit of an asshole from time to time. I love using that word.
Asshole, sure, but I feel like, are you the kind of asshole who drops the coffee and says, if you're so horny for the environment,
oh God, no, that is so not.
Are you selling the sort of drugs to really sick people, elderly sick people?
I'm not that bad. Oh boy, yeah, she did just dive right into that too. Oh, I just have to fraud some elderly and sick people. Yeah, where's my desk? Oh my God,
That's what I mean. Eleanor is a tough cookie. How about Jamila Tahani? Probably, excuse me, one of the most beautiful women ever created.
Oh,
by
she is
whatever
gorgeous, yeah.
Power there is. How do you feel about her first introduction?
I'm curious how she ended up in the good place. I can't wait to get some more of her, I guess, living backstory, because my first impressions of her was someone who I wouldn't like in real life, who is immediately condescending, comparing your, personal goods, like the house, oh, it's so tiny, it's cute, like for a fancy little dog. Somebody like that on your first meeting saying stuff like that just sets me off the wrong way completely. So I'm really curious how she ended up there, because we didn't get a whole lot from her as to what did she do good in her life to end up there. Obviously, Judy is the professor of ethics. He's lived a great life. They talked to somebody who spent half his life in North Korea and half his life and then there's this lady who just, to me, seems like your stereotypical rich lady who's just looking down on everyone else below her. So I'm really curious about her. I can't say I like her right now, but I'm really curious to see how she got to the good place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if she recognizes that she's talking down. I don't know if that is coming with bad intentions from her side.
Yeah, not necessarily on
because
purpose.
We saw the house. We saw the clown house.
Yes, the clown house.
I mean, it is a clown house. So then we have Jiang Yu, the monk, the speechless monk.
He's hard to get a read on. He didn't speak. His one line was just and then him looking around confused a little later on when his I forget the name, the monk robes turned into the blue and yellow stripes too. That's all we got from him. So I can't really speak on him very much yet. It'd be interesting to see how he's the soulmate of her, though, because that seems like it's such a monk who gives up everything, who doesn't care about personal property, even gives up, speaking in and of itself as a sacrifice to be with someone who the first thing they look at is the size of the house. Oh, yeah. I mean, yin and yang. It's, the opposites coming together. But, oh, my goodness gracious, I can't wait to see where that goes. Like, how did they end up together? And what did he do in his life? Obviously, I don't think just being a monk is based on their numerical system is enough to just get you over the line, so to speak. So I'd be curious to see what he did in his life as well.
There will be a backstory, don't worry. Janet, would you love to have a Janet in your life that you can just call? Janet, how was the universe created?
Yeah, I don't know do you know how many guys have been going, so was he gay or was he, that would be like, we would spend hours together just on that. And I would come out of it so depressed because all of her answers would be like, no, he wasn't into you. So no, I don't know if I could have a Janet. It'd be nice. I mean, I guess I have Wikipedia. That's all I need. I don't need anything more than that. If I could have a talking Wikipedia.
If I could, because I am on ChatGPT for work and basically private stuff all day. If my ChatGPT could be in person and I could say something like, this is empty, or is there coffee? Can you go do the groceries? I would love that. I would love to have a Jenna. I don't know if she would actually go to the supermarket for me, but I could try.
Yeah, who knows? Eventually, we might be there sooner than you think.
Yeah, but it will be pretty expensive at first, and we don't know what they are actually made for in the beginning, because we know some industries go further. So that was Janet. Chidi, we did not really talk about Chidi yet. Do you feel for him? Don't you feel for him? Where are you at with Chidi right now?
I feel for him. Especially, he looked so excited. You could tell when he stepped through that door the first time. And then, oh my God, you're my soulmate. And then he finds out, 45 seconds later that this isn't who he thought she'd be. And then, on top of that, if they got the wrong girl for her, so if she is not the one who's supposed to be in there, then she's not his soulmate either, then, if I'm understanding this correctly, because everything that life, volunteering with the kids in Ukraine was from that lady. And so they're not actually soulmates. So bless his heart for even sticking around and trying.
Would you have told Michael in his situation?
Oh, that's a tough question. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think I would. Because I'm the type of guy who, I like fixer-uppers. So I think that I would see that opportunity like, I can fix her.
combined with a strong stomach pain.
Gosh.
I mean, he was in pain.
I'm in a utopia and I have a stomachache. The poor man. Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I don't think I would go and tell Michael. I wouldn't do that either. But I think I would have just put her somewhere and said, "You do you, I do me. This is how our relationship works. Have a good life."
Good luck. Yep.
I think I would have just dropped out, sort of, and leave her alone with her clowns. So there were a lot of clowns.
Oh, the clowns. Oh my God, the bedroom thing when it closed and it was just a cloud face.
That little jingle.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm not even too afraid of clowns, but this house gets me. Just imagining the walls full of those terrible clowns. No, I wouldn't sleep in this. But she was drunk enough anyway. She didn't really recognize anymore. Chidi, yeah. Prediction time. I know you just know the first exposition right now, but just free flowing. Where do you think this might lead?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I think we're going to see it going back and forth, Chidi, a couple different times, him considering telling Michael. And I don't see how they don't tell Michael by the end of this first season. I think at some point Chidi is just going to have enough and end up telling Michael. But I think that this is going beyond Chidi now. But I think that now we know that this is Michael's first neighborhood, that he's not going to want to tell the ones above him because it's his first neighborhood. They're trusting him with this first thing. So when he does find out, I don't think it's going any further than that. So I think it's going to end up being those three trying to keep it all quiet from the rest of the neighborhood. So we'll see how accurate that is. But that's kind of how I see it going, because you don't mention it's my first neighborhood unless that's going to come up as a thing later on, you know?
Yeah, and he was really enthusiastic about it.
Oh, he was, yeah.
His little jump, he had a little jump. Okay, I tried to have as much of a straight face as possible here. Rarely a straight face. So that's a good prediction. That's all I'm saying. Not that it's true,
We'll
but
find
I like
out.
the way you were thinking about it. I think at this point we can put a cute little pin into it and say thank you, Michael Schur, and thank you, Netflix, for showing us
Yes,
an amazing
thank you,
series
thank
like
you.
that. Yeah, and we will be back pretty soon, I guess, with episode 2, because this is quite bingeable.
It is. I'm quite enjoying it. And thank you all for watching along with us.
Yes, and if you have a thumb or a little comment or might even subscribe, because those will be daily now, our reactions, we are happy to have you. And whatever is spoiler-free, just tell us what you're thinking about the episodes we are watching, but do not spoil Jared, because that would be so mean. Yeah. Okay, thank you all, and we see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.